Hmm. Uh, Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the meditation invitation day 3/4. Let me tell you what happened. Yesterday, I'm waiting for it to go live over. There we go. We're live over here. Just gotta pull up Facebook and then I gotta tweet it real quick. Gotta tweet for the people. If you're joining me, we're gonna get into some meditation realness in just a minute. So let me just tweet it out. Hey, we're gonna do a group meditation over on Insta Live. Not Ain't Live, Insta Live. Insta Live. www.instagram.com/TheKevinGarcia. Rock and roll. Hello. Hi, so I want to tell you about my yesterday. Yesterdays. All my worries seem so far away. Wow. Not bad, huh? Not bad for just working it out. So hair super curly. We showered a little bit today. We loved it. We felt good about it. Let me open this up so that I can see any comments. If you're here, I just also in the comments, just say hey everyone, just say, hey, how we doing this morning? Answer the question, how are you feeling in this moment? How are we feeling in this moment? How are we getting through? How are we surviving and thriving? So I want to tell you about my yesterday. Yesterday, I saw that Bernie Sanders dropped out of the race, and as an ardent Elizabeth Warren supporter, and then, Painsomnia Land, I'm sorry that maybe this will help you. I hope it'll help you. I freaked the fuck out a little bit, and I also got some hard news about someone in my life who might be testing positive for COVID. So of course, that hit me in my chest. And so it's okay, my body it felt like I froze, is really what happened. I was and then I noted, this is a trauma response. Freezing for me, not doing anything, my emotions just crashing down. That's my typical trauma response is I can't do it. And if someone makes me do something, it just pushes me further into it. So I was okay, you can't do this to yourself right now. You can't crash. So what would it be like for you, Kevin, to ask for the space that you need? And so I canceled my whole day. I canceled all my appointments because I was just in a space where just something triggered a really deep something in me, and I had to stop. And there's nothing wrong with that. I felt bad at first. I was really guilting myself because I needed to just take a day. And because guess what? You know what? It happens. Things happen. And I was thinking to myself, some people probably get a little bit annoyed with me because there are sometimes I'll just text me hey, I need to reschedule because I just I don't got it, because either I've had too many appointments today, or especially these days we get really mad at ourselves for needing to take space for ourselves, right? And I think that's our ego trying to sabotage us, saying you didn't earn that rest. No, you need to do your job. But beloved, your only job, and this is what the Course says, the only job of the child of God is to accept the atonement for ourselves. Our only job is this right here. The first relationship I have is with this body. I only get one of them, and I have to live with him. And so if he's having a trauma response, if he's triggered, what am I going to do? I'm not going to force him to do things that he can't do right now. That's cruel. We wouldn't do that to anyone else. And so I want to start off by pat myself on the back. And I'm not telling myself to really pat myself on the back. that took work, because do you know how many of us aren't going to do that? Do you know how many of us are not going to slow down enough to take space for ourselves? And so if to tell you the truth, I learned this from my therapist, because my therapist, she's somebody who struggles with, she's got some chronic pain issues. She has some family issues, she's got a life. And so there have been times when, like, she actually had 2 weeks where she said, hey, everyone, due to some events I need to take, I will not be doing stuff for the next 2 weeks. I'm very sorry about this. And she told us later, oh, yeah, I was having some serious, like, mental issues that I needed to take care of. And so I decided to take 2 weeks. And I'm like, you know what? Brilliant. And so I learned it from her. If she can do that in her professional setting, I can do it in my professional setting, and I can do it in my regular life. If I need to slow down, if I need to take a deep breath, I'm going to do that. Like, we advocate for self-care all day, and then we don't fucking do it. And then I did it. So I'm here to say, if I can do it, you can do it too. So that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to invite rest into our life. We're going to invite peace into our life. And so I'm going to read you 2 things from the Course, because that's what's been inspiring me right now. And that's what's going to be inspiring me for the rest of my life. TBH. Also, we're about to hit 111, so I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in. Take one more breath in with me. Let's take one more deep breath in. If you are here, welcome. If you're exhausted, I'm glad. This is the place to come and lay down a little bit. So, wherever you're at, beloved, it's all good. Let's take a deep breath in. Okay. So I want you just, on your next inhale, I want you to feel like you've got this. Actually, let's start with this. Let's do a little visualization together. Take a deep breath in. And if you haven't already, go ahead and let your eyes find a gentle close, or just find a soft gaze, somewhere you can keep your drishti, or your focus. That's a yoga term. I'm a yogi now. Sorry. Find yourself right here. Find yourself here, noticing the sounds that are around you. Could be a dishwasher, air condition, could be your kids yelling in the other room. But you're not engaging with it, you're just noticing it. You're not trying to really just register, that's the dishwasher. Okay. That's the air conditioning. That's my kids. And then if you also notice like other thoughts starting to come in, just notice them. Oh, yep, I gotta think about bill payments, but not right now. I gotta think about how I'm going to get my kids to do their schoolwork, but not right now. I gotta think about how I'm gonna get my groceries and keep them disinfected, but not right now. Right now, I'm right here. Light and joy and peace abide in me. I am the home of light and joy and peace. I welcome them into the home I share with God, because I am a part of God. I see through strength the gift of God to me. My weakness, the heartache I feel right now, the dread and the sorrow that I carry, it is part of the shadow that God's gift dispels by giving me strength to take its place. My weakness is merely the place where I ask God to enter, to ask love to enter, to ask compassion to enter. Wherever you are right now, noticing in your body where you might be carrying tension. And if you need to find some gentle motion to release that, maybe you need to unclench your jaw. Are you furrowing your brows? Do you need to let your shoulders lean back? Let your hands fall wherever they fall. Let's do some breathing together. I want you to breathe in for 4 and out for 8. Just breathing in, 1. Out. In. Out. One more time, in. Out. Just blow it all out. And let your breath return to normal. Notice how you're breathing. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Just noticing that. Noticing how you're feeling right now. Not trying to change your emotions. Not trying to judge them. Maybe you feel oddly at peace right now. You don't have to judge that. Maybe you feel stressed out and tired and worried. That's okay. You don't have to change that right now. You're here, and it's welcome. Every emotion that you've been carrying is welcome. I will remain forever as I was, created by the changeless, by the changeless, capital C, the only changeless one, made like God herself. I am one with her, and she with me. And if you notice your mind wandering right now, going off somewhere and you can't keep track of where it's going, I want you to just repeat the following mantra on the in-breath and on the out-breath. I am as God created me. So as you breathe in, say to yourself, I am. Out as God created me. And maybe you need to say it out loud, so say it with me. I am as God created me. I am peaceful like God created me. I am loving as God created me. I am compassionate as God created me. I am fearless as God created me. Now that may seem a little strange. I was like, well, I'm actually quite full of fear right now. Yes, you are. Your body carries it with you. And today God comes to you, love comes to you and says, yes. And what is ours to do today? What will we do, you and I, to both keep ourselves safe, to keep us healthy, to keep the world safer? What will you do to create space for love to come in and hold you? every moment that you stop to take space, love is reborn in you. Peace flows out of you. Light radiates from you. And who would want to go from this? Who would want to leave God's presence? And yet all too often we're pulled here, we're pulled there. Yes, this many people have left their bodies. Yes, the government is a shit show. Yes, we have to vote for Joe Biden. And still, when I remember that this right here, that this body carries light, hope, peace, and these are the gifts that were given to me by God, unchanging, unflinching, unmoving, unfazed. When I remember that that is the true reality all the time, I can look at the problems of the world, I can look at the problems in my life and say, what's the next right thing for me to do? Not how am I going to fix this? It's not my job to fix it. Not how am I going to provide? It's not my thing to provide. Like, I am as God created me. And therefore, if I am as God created me, a child of God, I will be provided for. Maybe it's going to be provided through an ask I make, if I am in need. Maybe it's going to be provided as I give it away, as I give away my peace, as I give away my love, if I have financial resources available to me, if I am generous with those things. I know that I only give away the things that are truly mine. And therefore, when I give it, I am truly receiving, because that's the weird cosmic paradox. For we know that when we take care of each other, we will be taken care of. And we know as we take care of ourselves, we can take care of others. The endless cycle of love that wants to flow right now. The endless cycle of compassion that is available to us right now. That's where we tap into that flow, that essence. I am as God created me. Let's just spend some time here. And if you have maybe you're getting like some words from God right now, maybe Spirit is speaking to you. And if you have a journal nearby, or if you want to write down what you feel Spirit speaking to you right now, do it. And it might just feel like, well, I don't know if it's Spirit speaking to me, or if I don't know if it's just myself. I'm just like, well, maybe the voice of Spirit sounds like you, just calm. Maybe the voice of Spirit sounds like you, but unbothered, because really, it's one and the same. So, what is Spirit saying right now to you? And if you don't want to write it down, maybe you just want to say it out loud, I'll share with you what I'm getting to. Be with me. Just be with me. That's what your body's asking. That's what my body's asking. Just be with me. Be with me in my feelings. So our loving minds that were made by God say, yes, I'll be with you. You know, it's interesting. Actually, I'll get into that in a second. Let's just spend some time here. you would, go ahead, wherever you are, just place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And just feel that as an embrace of self. Today we give compassion to ourselves, because as we give to ourselves, we are increased in the ability to give to others. Today we forgive ourselves for the things we think we should do right now, for the ways we think we need to be productive, for the ways that we want to rest but cannot because our anxiety precludes us from doing so. Today we honor our bodies for holding us through this. We thank you. We love you. We know that you are doing your best as we are doing our best, and we have mercy, endless mercy for one another, so we stop judgment. We sleep when we're tired, we eat when we're hungry, we play when we need to play, cry when we need to cry. All things are welcome, because you're not going anywhere and I'm not going anywhere. Where could I run from your presence? Where could I flee from you? If I hide on the highest mountains, you're there. If my bed is in hell, which God, our bed is in hell, you're there also. Go ahead and bring some awareness back into the space. Come back into your room. Feel your feet on the ground. Maybe wiggle your toes. Find some light movement in your arms. And with hands to heart center, I want to say thank you for your practice today. Thank you for sharing space with me in this time. Thank you for holding on when you really always just want to let go. You're so strong. So with all of the gratitude in my heart, we send love and compassion to every single one of our first responders, every single medical worker. We say, may you feel connected to spirit. May you know that you are never alone, but you are one with everything and everyone. I love you, and I am with you. We send our love and compassion to every single poor community, communities of color who are disproportionately affected by this. May justice be swift and may protection be given. God, what would you have us do today? Where would you have us go? What would you have us say, and to who? We open up ourselves not only to receive your peace, but also to be not just a vessel for your peace, but a conduit through which it is brought about, and not a peace where there's the absence of conflict, but peace where there's the presence of justice. We are emboldened to continue to do the right thing. We will love harder. We will rest more. We will look towards the light. Peace of God be with you, family. Namaste. Oh, wow. I want to read you one more thing before I go. This is from Course in Miracles, of course. Oof. First of all, thank you for coming. I feel good. I don't know if you feel good, but I feel so much better. Okay. This is from Course in Miracles, chapter 2, heading 5, paragraph 4, starting with the first line. The healer who relies on their own readiness is endangering their understanding. You are perfectly safe, as long as you are completely unconcerned about your readiness, but maintain a consistent trust in mine. Doesn't matter if you feel like you're ready. You're not. None of us are ready. We never could be ready. How could we be ready for something like this? But what we are, we just trust in the one who is ready. The one who is beyond us, the one who goes before us, the one who holds space for us. So, and the one who holds space for you right now can be me. And the one who holds space for me is you. See how that works? Okay, beloved. Peace be with you. I'll see you back here tomorrow, 11 a.m. for another meditation. Let me know how you're liking these things. Shoot me a DM. Tell me what would be helpful. Tell me what some things you might want to cover in the next meditation. Okay? Thanks for joining me. I love you. I'm going to end it on Facebook first because it's over here. Where is it? Oh, I minimized it. Okay. Bye over here on Facebook. And bye everyone here on Instagram.